Hey parents, this tip is for the parents of adolescents, but it connects really strongly to something that you may have learned when your kids were toddlers and preschoolers. And that is that behavior is communication. When they're little, that means that we know, oh, they're acting this way because they're tired, or they're acting this way because they're hungry, or they're acting this way because they're overwhelmed. And so you take the steps to support them through that. But with teenagers, we often just think, oh, they're just being rude. When truly, there are so many brain and body changes happening in the adolescent brain and body that they are often tired or hungry or overwhelmed and don't realize it. Their behavior is communication too. The other piece that needs to be added in is that the teenage brain is hardwired for emotional intensity. That means drama. They're not choosing drama. Drama is choosing them. So that means that they're hearing what you say through a filter of emotional intensity. So something that you thought was very low key, off the cuff, maybe a joke, they're reading as hurtful, wounding sarcasm, or you are being super critical of them, even though that was not your intent. You're going to get a lot of eye rolling. You're going to get a lot of door slamming. The best gift you can give to your teenager is to look beyond that. In the same way that you think about your toddler, they're not giving me a hard time, they're having a hard time. The same is true for your teenager. So my best advice to you is to kind of ignore those bits and later approach for a repair. Even though you weren't the one who caused the rupture, approach for a repair. Knock on their door, come in with a snack, sit down in their bed and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? Or, hey, I noticed you didn't seem like yourself. Do you want to talk about it? Give them graceful opportunities to share how they're feeling, because their upstairs brain, the prefrontal cortex for self-regulation, is still very much under construction. So every time you give them practice at going from fired up to calm, every time you give them practice at reflecting on their choices and what they can do differently next time in a space that doesn't have judgment and blame and shame associated, those neurons that fire together, wire together. So you are protecting your relationship with them and building their skills. So harness that emotional intensity and that drama, understand why it's there, look past it, and repair the relationship after those ruptures and really give them a soft place to land. It will support their development in the moment, and it will protect your relationships as they move forward into adulthood.